So the Maryland regular soldiers at Fort Frederick are enlisted regulars, not militia, which means as well as getting a uniform and food rations, they receive proper arms and accoutrements, which for us means the King's Pattern Longland flintlock musket, the 18th century firearm, more commonly known as the Brown Bess. The important part of the name, flintlock musket. This is your firing system, your flintlock system. The cock here, so-called to look like a snapping hen or a cockerel, holds a piece of flint. The flint falls forward onto the hammer, the steel plate, and flint and steel create a spark. In the Revolutionary War, this is called a frism, but for us it's a hammer. So cock and hammer make a spark, which will fall into your priming pan. Inside your priming pan, you'll have poured a small amount of gunpowder, and that's what's going to set the charge off. It's a muzzle-loading musket though. You've poured the rest of the charge down a barrel, put the musket ball on top. It is a, around my pocket, 75 caliber musket ball. And so flintlock musket fires, ignites this, shoots through a touch hole to the barrel, and fires the weapon off. Flintlock musket, because it's a smoothbore musket barrel, not a rifle. Rifling are the grooves inside a barrel to put a spin on the ball, and rifling has existed since the 15th century at least. Rifling is more accurate, it goes up to 200 yards in our time period, but it's also more expensive and less durable. Rifling is for hunting, fire a few shots, kill your quail, have a good day. If you're firing in the military though, firing very quickly, those grooves fill up with powder, and so rifles aren't used for long engagements, and they're expensive, so not useful for the military. Smooth board, no spin, less accurate, 60 to 100 yards for this weapon, which is half that of a rifle, but it's cheaper, and that smooth board means there's going to be less grooves for the powder to build up and get stuck, and so these weapons can be fired longer engagements. They're also much quicker. To load a rifle takes about a minute, because you have to really shove that ball tight to get those grooves to fit, which isn't very good rate of fire. The smoothbore musket, a well-trained soldier, and in my best time during the summers, I can do it, can fire 4 shots in a minute. That's 15 seconds per shot. Wow. Prime, load, fire, good to go. So the military prefers these. They're cheaper, they're more durable, and they're much, much faster. Linear warfare of the 18th century has long lines of men standing together. You fire quickly in volleys, so you're constantly hitting the enemy with that ball of lead. The accoutrements come with it, with the musket. Stand of arms are sent from England too. You can tell where it's coming from. It has the British cipher, GR2, George Rex II. My belly box contains 18 cartridges. Your ball is in the bottom, your powder's on top, and it's pre-wrapped for you. So one reason you can load quickly is just grab and go. We know our soldiers here are patrolling all the way to Fort Cumberland, which is Cumberland, Maryland today. 18 shots may not be enough. So our soldiers often carry powder horns and shot bags with loose powder in. You can load with those, it's much slower, but this is you can get standard. My belly box also comes with a sidearm, my socket bayonet, had on my coat the entire time, and of course turns your musket into a very effective pike. In the 18th century, this is what wins battles. The standing in line firing each other is to break up enemy formation, and when that formation is weak, you charge them off the field with a bayonet charge. It's up close to certain death, and it works. Battles are won with this, not with the musketry. Ironically, during the 19th century, changes in technology means bayonets aren't used as much, but for us, this is a war-winning tool. Except when you're fighting, perhaps in the woods, very heavy dense woodland against Native Americans and French militia, as opposed to 20,000 Frenchmen on the field of Flanders. So these tools we have initially are adapted here for our Maryland provincial soldiers and the war they're fighting. When the soldiers return their muskets in '59, they refer to cut down muskets, shortened muskets. Having this big long arm in the woods is a detriment. So literally sawing a musket in half means it's less accurate, but it's also more practical. Same with the bayonets. The Native American war bands we're fighting aren't standing there waiting for a bayonet charge. And so our men start carrying hatchets and tomahawks and camp axes in their belts for those close quarters fighting. So this is our standard accoutrements for Maryland Provincial Regular, but they do adapt, they do learn from their experiences here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 15 feet between us and I'll go through the firing drill. I will go through the entire drill as per the manual. Okay. When the soldiers train, they train using the British drill manual. We teach our interpreters the same thing, so the way we train is the same way. Every single step is broken down into its individual component. So join your right hand to your firelock. Poise your firelock. Half cock your firelock. Open your pan. Handle your cartridge. And the reason they break these down, it helps the muscle memory. You're hearing it all. Uncap your cartridge. Prime your pan. So a bumple's worth of pan in the powder. Shut your pan. That powder's now safe. It's not going to fall out because the hammer's keeping it in place. Because now I'm going to cast about your firelock, and now that powder's upside down but still safe. Charge your cartridge. Pour the rest of the powder down the barrel. This is a blank, of course. There's no actual shot going to come out, but that's where the ball would be. And you'll wrap the paper around the ball, keep the ball tight. It acts as wadding. The tighter the ball is, better the pressure, better the accuracy. That ball's nice and tight. If it's tight enough, it's also stuck here though. So your next command, remove your ramrod. And your ramrod is there, of course, to ram down the cartridge to the bottom of the barrel. Put that in place. Return your rammer. Recover to the shoulder. And you're ready to go. All of those commands, you do in about 10 seconds and you go full speed. So, from here there is going to be a loud noise. For safety, warning is it's going to be loud. If you want to cover your ears, now's the time. The commands are, make ready, cock the weapon, remove your safety, present, and then